Hello, welcome back to Vintage Fridays, where we look at vintage tech on a Friday. Today's vintage piece of tech is this game here. Look, check this out. We got ourselves a Grandstand LCD, none of that VFD rubbish that I showed you last week, handheld electronic game. Now, I think I got this back about 1989. I think I actually bought it new. I can't remember where I got it from. I think I got it on a holiday when I went Canvas Hands. But LCD stands for Look at the, or Liquid Crystal Display. You got your left and right buttons there, your game A and game B, and set, because this can actually be used as a clock. Now, some of these games did have an alarm clock built into them as well, and I had a cat and mouse game which is similar to this. Instead of using a spaceship, wherever this game is, it was just cat and mouse. You had to catch the mice. I used to use it as an alarm clock. At the back here, you got yourselves a stand, because you can take it out and stand it up on the stand like that, so you can use it as a clock. And it's got a sticker here that says, I don't know if you can see that, made in Hong Kong, not that Chinese rubbish. And it says QC passed, and that's the speaker there. It's a little piezo, I think, the speaker. And there's where the battery goes. Now, there should be a battery cover on there, but this is about 35 years old, this game. And I've lost the battery cover. Now, the batteries are more reasonable for this. Last week, I showed you the Puck Monster, and someone said, should have gone to the Poundland to get the batteries. They're expensive, but we ain't got a Poundland near me. We do have a cheap shop. I couldn't get there in time for last week's video, but because of the bank holidays, I was able to get there and get some of these button cell batteries. And this one is a A13. They've got about 8 or 9. No, they've got 30 of these actually for $1.99, all different sizes. So they should work in some more vintage electronic games I've got. Shall we see what the game's like? If we must. So I have to put the battery in. I have to hold it in like that. Don't know how it's coming out on the camera. Oh, should we see that? I'm trying to get away from that glare. So if I turn the light off on the camera, you don't see nothing. And all you got to do, go left and right and dodge. So let's press game A. It's very hard to do this one-handed and hold the battery cover in. Hold the battery in. Let's try it again. Let's try and get higher score than. There, I got 160 points. Let's try and get a better angle on it. That might be a bit better. Guys, so good to play when you got to hold the battery in. Oh, 70 points. I think game B would just be faster. Yeah, I'm doing alright now. Lovely, look at this. Oh, 400 odd. I'm doing really well this game. Will I get 1,000? So far I got 710. No, there we go, 740. This is a Grandstand LCD electronic game from late 80s, I believe. They did different ones as well. They had like racing car games. They had a game Cat and Mouse where I had to catch the falling mice. Basically, it's the same as this, just go left and right. Same as a racing car game, go left and right. But if you had one of these back in the day or had a similar game, post in your comments below. But yeah, Grandstand, LCD, look at her, electronic game from the late 80s. If you like the video, if you know what to do, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more vintage tech, or more hand radio goodies, or more Linux stuff, then consider hitting that subscription button, because I've got quite a lot of vintage tech coming up for Friday, and I've got some more hand radio videos coming for Monday, and we've got some more Linux Wednesdays coming up for Linux Wednesdays. If you're struggling to do anything in Linux, what do I do? How do I do this? How do I do that? Check out my Linux playlist, and I've done over 100 plus videos on what to do on Linux, how to do video editing, how to do photo editing, how to burn CDs, how to format memory cards, and all sorts. And it's dead simple with Linux. You ain't got to worry about any spyware tools, any adware tools, any Trojan horse tools, not any virus stuff needed. Just seems to work. can plug in a cable. So the cable I used to program ham radios was a prolific cable. Just plug it in, straight out of the box, it works. Windows, apparently I need a driver. Whatever one of them is. Just plug things in on Linux, it works. Anyhow, like I say, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. 7-3 for now.